the LFC Cast.
In association with LFConline.com.
Please like, share and subscribe.
Hello guys, this is a preview to Liverpool against Bolton in the FA Cup at the weekend. Don't forget to leave your score predictions in the comments below and we'll read some out in the post-match video.
Yep.
We will. And on iTunes, if you're listening, don't forget to give us a rating and review. We'd appreciate that very, very much.
We would indeed. We'll appreciate it very much. And the games are coming thick and fast, Greg.
Very thick and very fast, Dan.
And it's one of the things, you know, it's not a Capital One Cup game, it's not a Prem game, it's an FA Cup game. So, yep. You know, we've got to stay in these competitions. The best chance of us being successful, I think, Greg, is these cup competitions. And the FA Cup is one of the most important ones. So I hope we go all out against Bolton, even though we play Chelsea a few days later.
Yeah, definitely. And Rodgers has hinted that we may see some youngsters out, which will be a good thing. You know, Jordan Rossiter, he said that he'll be featuring at some point, which I'm hoping means he'll start the game, but he may be on the bench. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, that's the interesting thing, isn't it, Greg? We were talking earlier about how we would approach this game, and I think, you know, will Rodgers start with the strong team, and then if we're doing really well, bring on some youngsters? Or will he start with the youngsters, and if we're struggling, bring on, you know, the experienced players? Yeah,
well, I think he should start with some youngsters, but maybe bring back in some of the players, you know, who've been out injured, who've been training this week, like the likes of Allen, maybe Johnson, those type of players who need the match fitness.
Yeah, perfect players, because, you know, the first team players, the players that could play in our team now, and we've got the opportunity to bring them in. People like even Lovren as well. I don't know what his injury status is. I think he's fit. Yeah. Bring him back in, and, you know, we can rest someone like Emre Can, or we can rest someone like Scale.
Definitely, yeah, and not just the youngsters as well, you know, likes of Lambert, you know, who's on the bench, he wants to get on. This is a brilliant time to bring him into the game.
Definitely. I don't want Barini on no matter what.
No.
No matter what.
No matter what. You are harsh sometimes on Barini, Dan.
I know, he scored a goal the other day, but you know what? I'm not going to join the bandwagon of Barini's the best in the world. In fact, there's no one on that bandwagon. I don't want to know what I'm on about. But yeah, Lambert would be a great addition to the team.
Do you know what I'd like to see, Dan? You know, I know Balotelli's available now, so I'd like to see maybe him on the bench and come on.
That's a great shout.
Yeah, because I'd love to see when Sturridge is back what those two could do together. You know, Sturridge would create a lot of space for Balotelli.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm keen to see if those two can play together.
And Sturridge just put a picture on Instagram of him and Balotelli saying, me and him will be working together soon, you wait. And it looks you know, they're ready to work together. Yeah. Balotelli just looks lost in the picture, but at least Sturridge looks like he means it. But, you know, Bolton, Greg, you know, haven't long been relegated, so they're still a very challenging team, and they're as good a team as some of the teams we played this season and lost against and drawn against, you know what I mean? So we've got to go all out against Bolton. And also, Greg, we've got to be very careful because they've got a world-class striker playing for them in the name of
Emile Heskey.
Emile Heskey!
Let's hope he doesn't make a meal of us, Dan.
Oh! Good one, that, Greg. Did you write that down previous to the podcast?
No, Dan, I didn't. Honestly, it's not here in front of me on a piece of paper.
In red ink.
No, but I know. I bet he scores against us.
I know. It would be even better if he scores an own goal and he get Heskey on our Liverpool score sheet.
That'd be quality.
It would be. So, I mean, how do you think you're going to do against Bolton, Greg?
Yeah, well, do you want me score prediction now, Dan? Because I've got it here written in front of me.
Go for it.
I'm going to go for 3-1 to Liverpool. Yeah. And the one goal, as I've just said, I think it'll be Heskey.
Okay, so you did write it down then?
No.
I'm going to go for the 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, I'm going to be confident with this. I think Mignolet's done very well. I know he conceded a goal the other day, but he's had a couple of clean sheets and he's looking a bit more confident. And actually against Chelsea, they only had one shot on target. We didn't mention that, and it was the penalty, which was ridiculous considering it was Chelsea. But I think 3-0. We can do it. We can show them. We want this cup. But also, Greg, we've got Chelsea in a couple of days after that. Will that affect things?
No, I don't think it will, especially if we bring in those couple of youngsters and the older players who haven't been playing, the likes of Allen and that. Yeah. I think we'll be okay for the Chelsea game, I think he'll be able to play it right, Rodgers, because we've got the most selection of players we've had in a while at the moment to choose from.
Definitely. Well, let's have it then, mate. Anything more from you?
No, nothing, guys. Don't forget to leave your score predictions in the comments below.
Yeah, put them in the comments below. That would be great, guys, and the opinion of how they think the game's going to go.
Oh, Dan, I have got one more thing.
What?
remember, I'm going for a hat-trick this time with a score prediction.
Oh, yeah, you are, Greg.
So if it's 3-1, what are you going to buy me or give me?
I'm going to give you a blow-up doll of Heskey.
All right, I'll look forward to that. Cheers, Dan.
No worries.
All right, guys, thanks for listening. I will speak to you soon.
Bye.